Explorers. I am Keto Explorer, your wonderful solo woman traveler, and it is my first day or first full day in Barbados. I actually got here yesterday, but didn't really do much except for relax in my room. But today I am going to take you on a food tour, and then I'm going on a sunset boat tour this evening. So come with me so you can see some things to do here in Barbados. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Now let's get into today's video.
Brought the indentured servants in. So that is how the Scots and the Irish came to the island. This here, what you're seeing now in the month of November, those sporadic bits of rain, Barbados doesn't rain. They're going to be part of this this boardwalk that we're actually going to be walking. This is a boardwalk where the slaves were sold. Chamberlain Place is the site of where the slaves suffered. So I will tell you guys what is now, this area here is our Hero Square. So I'm going to give you a little opportunity to take a look here. His name is Errol Barrow. So where we just came from, that area was Independence Square. And this you would see that Errol Barrow, he was a statue in that square because he was our father of independence. He was the one that ushered the island into its independence. He was here in 1960.
This tour started off with giving you a lot of history about Barbados as we walk to our first stop, which is at a bakery that you'll see in just a moment. If you're interested in taking this food tour, I'll have the link down below in the description box.
You are going to be having something known as meat roll. Just like the name says, it's ground beef. All the other cultures like curry and high peppers, not bacon. Spinach cakes, lentil cakes, barbecue chicken poppers. So these are just breaded, seasoned, breaded, and dipped in the barbecue sauce after they fry. Chicken necks. Majors are like American South and actually fronted. The first locals left here and formed Charleston in South Carolina. So just like them, you will see necks, we eat gizzards, we eat livers, fish cakes. Fish cakes is like salted cod fritter. So the fish cakes, the way the fish cake is done, it is done with the saltfish. We boil the saltfish, drain the initial salt water, and then we flake it. After it's been flaked, we add the seasonings of chives, onions, and Scotch bonnet peppers, and then we do a batter of it, and then we deep fry it. So everybody good with fish cakes today? Yeah. All right. So if you wanted, some people could. It's a small spot, but for anyone that might prefer to sit, you can.
Oh wow, that's huge.
We are here now at Palmetto Market. Here we're going to be having some local juice. You can just peck on it. Because from here, we are going to be
fish, rice, salad. Wow, that's a lot.
off to the final stop on the food tour, which is dessert. But so far, everything has been good, savory, spicy, a lot of sweets because they love the sweets here. But I'll get a full breakdown when I get back to the hotel of this food tour. Like that one's a popular one too.
It's very popular.
Thank you. Time for catamaran tour. Far in the back. Tiami has different options for cruises. You can do the sunset cruise as I'm doing here, or they have a 5-star lunch cruise. As you can see, they provide snorkeling gear in just a moment, and you have a good time with unlimited drinks and food.
Say hello to my friend Chloe. Her name is Chloe, okay?
Hey, Chloe girl.
Yeah, a big fish, that's a tarpon. They don't bite.
You may find the link to book this sunset cruise or their lunch cruise down below in the description box. Thank you. This was such a wonderful cruise, and you can go to the recap section of this video to learn more. This cruise cost $100 US before taxes and fees, which included all the food you can eat, all you can drink, the cruise ride, of course, snorkeling gear, as well as to and from transfers to your hotel, which you see the van here. Okay, I am back in my room. Let's recap today. So, as you know, I started off the day with a food tour. We went to 5, I think we actually went to 6 places because I don't know if she counted dessert as like out of the 5 places. But our walking tour was in Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados. It's their biggest shopping district in the country. And we went around and did food tours there, whether street food or sit-down restaurant. Rum cake. Y'all, that Tortuga, bless their heart. Those little rum cakes you get in the Tortuga box, rum cake ain't it. This rum cake is serious. Our guide, Paulette, she said that a lot of times with their rum cake, they'll soak it in the rum and, put it away. And then they realize, oh, the potency is going down, and they'll soak it in more rum. Like, I didn't even taste the cake really. It was more just rum in the form of a cake. Very strong. Where we had their form of mac and cheese. Our guide was telling us that they like to use cheddar on their mac and cheese, but their noodles don't look like our noodles in the US. They are thinner noodles. I don't know the difference in noodles, but they were thinner noodles. But it was really good. And on that plate we had mac and cheese. That chicken, oh my God, that chicken was the mixtures of sauce that went on that chicken was delicious. Here in Barbados, the people love sugar. That she was telling us over and over again that they love their sugar here. And the coleslaw had sugar in it. I've never had coleslaw that sweet. Made it taste a little bit better. Coleslaw is not like I eat it, but it's not my favorite thing. I'm not gonna go request it. She did mention most people in Barbados like to have starchier or starchy foods because it fills you up. It can hold over for more people, but they love starch. Love sugar. And she said they call their starch foods ground provisions. So in the third stop, we had fish cakes, which was also a little, I call them like little hole in the wall spots because you walk into the spot, but there's nowhere to sit and you have to take it away. And there's also really cheap prices for the food in there. But they had fish cakes. It was like basically like 2 balls. They were really spicy, really spicy. The 5th place we went to, it was inside of a mall, kind of an old mall or something. It was very restaurant. You could sit down in there, and we had it was fish, rice, and peas. Had a salad, and when she brought that out, oh my God, I was like, I am stuffed. They give you a lot of portion, like a big portion sizes for food here. And then the last place we went to was where we got ice cream. It's actually the only place in Barbados where they make chocolate. They do not grow cocoa here. They import it from Grenada, but they bring that import in and make the chocolate there in the factory. And then they have ice cream there where the ice cream is not made from dairy, so it works well for everyone. It's made from coconut milk, so it's really creamy and it's good for people who are not, or who are lactose intolerant. So I got the toasted almond ice cream, which was delicious. So yeah, that was the food tour. It lasted, I would say, probably 3 hours. And it's with this company called Licorice Food Tours. I'll leave a link to the tour company down, or I'll leave a link to book that tour down below. I believe it's an affiliate link, so if you book through that, I may receive a commission and no additional cost to you. But definitely a great tour. You get some history along the way about the country. So from that, I came back to the hotel because they did have transfers to and from your hotel. So I went back to the hotel, relaxed a bit, and then I got ready, or went on a catamaran ride at sunset. They pick you up. Mind you, this is November, so I'm assuming the times probably change at different times of the year, but they did hotel transfer pickups as well. I got picked up at 2:45, but I guess if you stayed further away from the boating dock, you got picked up earlier. Got picked up at 2:45. We went straight to the dock. I was the last pickup here from the Hilton Barbados Resort, and we checked in and we got on the boat. We went to the first spot where it was off of, I think that was off of Carlisle Bay, because I actually could see my hotel nearby. But we went snorkeling with the sea turtles, which was the whole thing. I wish someone had recorded me going down in the water from the boat. I haven't been snorkeling in a while. The guy who put my life vest on, which I wish that was recorded as well, he put it on so tight, like, because you had to blow it up after the fact, after you put it on, like it wasn't already put, like, blown up or anything. And then he buckled it and it was so tight, like I couldn't breathe. So like someone did help me loosen it up a little bit, but it was still really tight, like along my rib cage. So with that and the snorkeling mask, I was struggling. And also that life vest just was like, is this even working? Like, I am not an Olympian swimmer, okay? But I did get to see sea turtles. And then we went to a second stop where people went snorkeling to see a shipwreck. I don't know if they did or not. I know one lady came back up and she said, like, they took them to one spot and it wasn't theirs, so she came back up. But I don't know when they swam over to the other spot if they saw it or not. But I enjoyed the sunset during that stop. And then after that, we had dinner. They had so much food. They had fish, they had chicken, and mac and cheese, salad, rice, and peas. And they also had dessert. They gave us some carrot cake when we boarded. And then they had some other dessert later. And then there was unlimited drinks on board that catamaran ride. So it was really nice. They played a lot of good music. We were out for a while. I didn't get back to my hotel. It was probably 7:30 here. So it was gone over 4 hours on this ride, but it was definitely nice to experience that. So that was my recap for today. Definitely not disappointed in anything I did today. All right, explorers. So as you can see, I need to detangle my hair and shower from being in the ocean. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so, and it helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks so they can see what they may be getting into when they come to Barbados themselves. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.